Dude. Dude, it's been 6 months. We've been wandering around, going from place to place, and we haven't seen him. Don't you think it's safe to go home by now?
Well, you know what? It took him 6 years. 6 years to come back into my life. Not taking my chances. Okay? I know your car's there, but like, our sanity, our well-being, that's important too, you know?
No fucking way.
Hey, 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 hey.
You see it, right? You see it, right? Right there, right in front of us.
So why is he doing that?
Let me say he's not right in front of us. He's freaking walking. He never does that. Usually he's just right there.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
instant transmission style.
Oh, I don't like that at
Now he's
all.
like doing the
I
Jason
don't like that at all.
Voorhees
He's
walk.
like trotting, dude. It was like that one movie a while back. I don't know. Either way, we should fucking run. We should go. We should go.
Hey, hey.
Are you?
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's almost here. He's almost here. He's still trotting. Just a little closer. We gotta run.
You know what you do.
Yup. 3, 2. Why'd you run that way?
I'm sorry. We didn't make a plan.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus. God.
Now
Damn
you
it.
do the freaking right in front of us thing. Now you do it.
What was with that cock tease? Why'd you build it up?
Okay. Usually when I come here, it's for...
You're weird. You're weird.
Thank you. But anyway, usually when I come here, it's for different reasons. But,
No, it isn't for different reasons. It's been for one reason this entire time.
well, it's a
Always
different
the
reason. It's a
same.
different reason this time, all right? I ran out of some stuff, and, I kind of was hoping you guys could provide for me, perhaps?
Wait a minute. You think what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
You are asking us. Get a good look. Get a good look. For stuff?
For drugs?
Oh, no. Okay, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant by it at all. It's just, I just really need it, and, you know.
We're the only ones who can give it to you?
We're the only ones?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Get out of
You
here.
heard me. Get the fuck out of here. Oh,
We need a drug! Ow, ow, ow!
Hello, this is Duke from Duke It Out, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk About. AEW's women's division has brought in some new faces to mainstream wrestling, especially wrestlers like Britt Baker or Hikaru Shida. But one of AEW's biggest homegrown stars in that division, let alone the whole company, is Jade Cargill. As soon as she walked in, we knew she had the look and charisma of a top star, with her debut match being a mixed tag teaming with Shaquille O'Neal against Red Velvet and Cody Rhodes. And after that, she became the Goldberg of AEW, having a year-plus long undefeated streak, not suffering a single loss in her first 60 matches with AEW. After her historic win, that undefeated streak would come to an end this past May, with Chris Statlander being the first to beat Jade Cargill and taking her TBS championship at Double or Nothing. We hadn't seen Jade on television for weeks after that, until she recently returned on Collision last weekend. But now what's seeming to be reported is that Jade Cargill is finishing up in AEW and is potentially switching ships. So what we need to talk about is Jade Cargill going to WWE? But before I begin, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more great wrestling content. While Jade returning could give us a sign she'd be sticking around, it seems that she mainly came back to give Chris Statlander a more clean defeat against her. A match was advertised between the two this week on Rampage, but it's already been taped and aired by the time I release this video. So if you could guess, Jade Cargill lost that match against Statlander. And quickly, the assumption was made. That match on Rampage could be Jade's last match in AEW. And while it's not clear when Jade's AEW contract actually ends, it's still been reported by more trustful sources that Jade is likely going to be signing with WWE by 2024. And it shocked many fans. With how Jade had been built, many fans thought we'd soon seen her in the women's title picture. We could still be getting that, but it's seeming less likely that it will be in AEW. And it's definitely brought a lot of discussions from fans. Either the dream matches she could have in WWE, or how much this could affect AEW. When it comes to Jade Cargill, I think they had her at the right spot in AEW. She clearly had the capabilities of a top star, despite having some green moments in the beginning. None of her matches were ever groundbreaking, but it was something that always had fans invested. And her switching to WWE was something I always had in the back of my mind, but I didn't know when it actually happened. Her character would fit very well over there, and having a run in NXT could really help her capabilities in the ring, and could get even better on the mic. But when it comes to AEW, I think this is a big loss for them. Especially since their women's division has been complained to have less star power, Jade Cargill was one of their biggest attractions to that division. And seeing a more so homegrown AEW talent go to WWE is a sign of plenty other doors opening in the future. We've seen former AEW talent go to WWE, with Cody Rhodes being the prime example, and Brian Pillman Jr. recently signing there as well. But a talent like Jade Cargill switching over is a game changer. And AEW has their ways to fight back, with Mercedes likely signing soon and maybe even Edge coming aboard. So this really leaves a lot more intrigue in the world of pro wrestling, and how much more open some opportunities could be now. So while I haven't been the biggest Jade fan, she definitely brought eyes and ears to that company, and I think if WWE play their cards right, her run there would be even more dominant. So that was another episode of We Need to Talk About. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and duke out your opinions below in the comments.
Just hit my stizzy. God damn.
Hey, pass that shit, Gunty. Got no time for that bullshit. Got no time for that bullshit. Got no time for that bullshit. Hold up.
I got no time.
Hey, hey, hey.
Walk up to the counter, put 100 in between a leg and a laundry.
Let's go.
Rap is so good, your homies need to catch up on the link. Think this it, homie, we got so much more to make. Hell's Kitchen is the stew, we whip this shit. See your thighs jiggle in that dry fit. Getting blow together.